Recognizing the signs that you're being used rather than loved in a relationship can be crucial for your emotional well-being. Psychological insights suggest that certain behaviors and patterns can indicate a lack of genuine affection or respect. Recognizing these behaviors suggests manipulation, lack of mutual support, and disregard for one's well-being. Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Classroom of Life. I am Esso, and today we will reveal the signs that you're being used and not loved in a relationship. Recognizing these signs early is crucial to your mental well-being. If you aren't following us by now, you're missing out on a lot of our personal development videos. Hit that subscribe button and keep growing personally. Now, let's get started. 10. Favors are loaded. A person who manipulates you is adept at painting themselves as being super helpful. They do this by doing a very small favor for you, but blowing it up into a huge deal, stressing that you owe them big time and making you feel guilty that you asked. When they ask you a way bigger favor in return, you'll be reminded just how much they've done for you already and play on the guilt they've already planted in your mind, making you feel indebted to them. This is a kind of fake altruism, because they aren't helping you out of the goodness of their heart or because they care for you, but because they want to get something in return. 9. Constantly being asked for money. We all need a helping hand with finances from time to time, and it's never a problem to help a friend out once or twice. But a serial borrower is a different matter. If there are repeated requests to help out, whether it's just a few dollars here or there or larger sums, you should definitely be wary. You should also keep tabs on how often you're the one reaching for your wallet, covering dinner, taxis, and other expenses when you're out together. If you're constantly being asked to pay their way or lend money, and they seem to depend on you as a source of funds, that's not normal behavior. It indicates that your value to them is closely linked to the flow of cash from your wallet into theirs. 8. They never make any effort. A one-sided relationship where you're the only one who seems to be making plans, buying gifts, having ideas, or putting the effort in, is really not a relationship at all. A good relationship is one which is balanced so that both parties take turns to plan both the fun stuff and handle the day-to-day essentials. You shouldn't be the only one who's making the running. 7. They are only nice when it suits them. Someone who is using you is sly enough to know that they have to be nice to get what they want. They can be super sweet and thoughtful when they need a favor, some practical help, or to borrow something. But you'll find that they'll give you short shrift once they're successful in getting whatever it is. They'll shut down the charm when they're no longer looking for something. 6. They manipulate you so you can't say no. Users are masters at manipulating you into a position where you feel you can't deny them. It's a kind of weird power play, with them pulling the strings and you dancing to their tune. If someone puts pressure on you to act by saying that denying their request would spell the end of the world for them, you're being used. It may be the threat of being unfriended or dumped which makes you feel powerless to resist, but such fear tactics should be seen for what they are, a form of emotional blackmail. 5. They never show any gratitude. A simple thank you is polite and courteous. It also demonstrates an appreciation for the other person and the thing they have done. But users don't seem to have this phrase in their vocabulary. No matter whether it's something big or small that you have helped them with, they neglect to show any gratitude whatsoever. Either they are entirely absent-minded and don't realize they haven't said thank you, or they feel so entitled to whatever it is that they don't see the need to. 4. They don't respect your boundaries. Everyone has boundaries, whether they explicitly state them or show them through their behavior. Boundaries are key to a healthy and balanced relationship. But if someone is using you, they won't pay any heed to your boundaries if those boundaries prevent them from getting what they want from you. 3. They are not concerned about your well-being. If you find that this person doesn't care how you feel about the thing they are asking of you or making you do, you're probably being used. It's not about you at all. It's about how they can benefit. That might mean putting you in situations where you feel uncomfortable or manipulating you into doing things you'd rather not do. And it's not just your emotional pain or suffering they'll ignore either. It's the practical aspect of taking and taking and taking from you until you have nothing left to give. They might be prepared to leave you unable to cover your rent or bills, or ask you to rearrange important meetings or appointments you might have so that you can be with them when they want you to be. 2. They are dishonest. The user's main goal is to get what they want from you. Their commitment to the relationship ends once they have gotten that thing. So it shouldn't come as much surprise to learn that they will be willing to lie to you if that means achieving their goal. Deception is merely a tool to them, and because they don't really care about you or value your relationship, they aren't concerned by the damage it might do to either. If you've ever caught someone in a lie they told so that they could get something from you, that person was using you. 1. They get defensive when the imbalance in the relationship is mentioned. Should you ever try to raise the unequal nature of your relationship to this other person, they will get defensive and make excuses as to why that's not the case. They will state, in clear contradiction to all of the evidence, that you and they give and take in equal measure. They'll bring up small things they have done for you, whilst ignoring the favors you have done them that required far more commitment. And if you continue to make your case, they may even blame things on you for being such a pushover. They'll try to make it your fault that it seems like they are using you. Thanks for watching up to this end. It's your quest for personal growth that has brought you thus far, and I commend you for that. You're growing personally. Keep it up. Don't forget to check out our previous video on the signs that you should quit your relationship now. Never abandon your journey for personal development. It's vital to your mental well-being. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.